Good morning, all of you. Today we are here again, fresh, with a new class, right? Today we are going to start with the second unit of our English textbook. We have already covered our Unit 1. Unit 1 had 3 topics. I think most of you know the topics, all the topics. All was related to food. Now let's see what this Unit 2 is exactly about. Okay, Unit 1, we studied the first chapter which was about food, ice cream, correct? Second chapter, we studied about avial, wonderful paste, correct? And the third chapter was about a special curry, the bamboo curry, correct? So after food, Unit 1 had 3 chapters, all these were related to food. I think in the last unit, that was the bamboo curry, last class, bamboo curry, I had discussed all the question answers and the part related to the topic. I think you all have written about that and you have completed your work. Keep it up, children. And you are very good children, I know it. Many of you have sent your notes. But those who have not completed your notebook or those who have not done your work, please try to complete it in time and send it to the teacher. Okay? Very good. Let us start today's class. Today, we are going to start Unit 2. Unit 2, every unit in your textbook begins with a small poem. So, today we are also going to start with a new poem. This unit, we will introduce ourselves to a small poem. Okay, can you see a picture in my hand? Yes. What can you see? Of course, you can see the green grass, right? What do you feel when you see it? When you see this picture, what do you feel? Of course, we feel to play in this, right? We feel to go outside and play over here, correct? In the school, when you come to school, that time you like to play over here, right? Besides studies, there are some periods which have been given to you for playing, right? At home now, I think now we are not supposed to go outside. But when during our vacations we were allowed to go outside, we were playing a lot of game in the grass. Correct? So, you have enjoyed with your friends. Correct? So, I think that enjoyment outside is very important. Hmm? And that's why, because of that, you have a lot of friends. Right? Today, we are going to study one small poem. The name of the poem is Teamwork. What is the name of the poem? The name of the poem is Teamwork. I have written a few lines from the poem on the board. You can see it clearly, right? So the name of the poem is Teamwork. Unit 2 we have started. What is teamwork? A group of people. When you group of children, when you work together, correct? It's called as teamwork. You might have seen small ants, right? How do they carry the sugar? They carry, if you give them a lot of sugar, one day they will carry all the sugar. How come they do that? It is because of their teamwork. They work in team. They work in groups. Correct? So, teamwork. Teamwork, teamwork. Together we can make our dream work. So, if you have a dream, you cannot do it alone. Who works with you? Your team. Correct? Which team do you remember? Your football team, your cricket team, your hockey team. Many teams. India has got many teams. Our country, our football team, our cricket team is there. When they are playing, they play very well. Correct? That's why we win so many matches. Huh? So Kerala has got football team. So many teams like that. Correct? If one person in a team thinks, I will not play today and I will not play properly, will the team win? Will the team win? Of course not. So when you all come together and you all do a work, at that time what happens? That time the work is over very fast and your work is very good or very perfect, much better than what you do alone. This lockdown time, I think you all might have helped your mother, correct? In cleaning the house or in cooking or cutting something. I didn't say exactly that you cook food, but you just go to the kitchen and you might have helped your mother, right? To clean your house, to clean the outside backyard of your house. You might have helped your mother in all these things. Am I right? So, when your mother does it alone, she takes a lot of time. But when you help it, your family members help in that particular work. Your mother's work is over very quickly. Correct? So, at that time also what you do? You work as a team. In the school, when you play games, at that time you are a team, right? So it's teamwork. So teamwork, together we can make our dream work. So when you work in teams, whatever dreams you have, okay, you get the work done like how you dream. Together, all our dreams will get worked in a team. Okay. Then we share the joy of what we have done. Then what will happen? Then all of us will sit together and we will talk with each other. What we have done. And we'll share our joy. Correct? Teamwork. Everyone. So for everyone, it's teamwork. Am I right? So for everyone, it's teamwork. Right? First, when you go to play the football match. Huh? Correct? So, suppose 5th standard is playing opposite to 6th standard. 5th standard versus 6th standard, there is a game. Okay. And one of the class wins. Any one of the class wins. Okay. Then what happened? You will sit together in a team. And after winning, you will talk to your friends. Correct? Who kicked the goal? Who sent the ball in the post? Okay? All these. All these things you are going to talk with each other. So, you will enjoy. If suppose you have you were the person behind a big goal, okay, then of course you will tell, I hit the goal, correct? So you will be so happy, you will have the joy means to be happy, to tell everyone that you were the person to score the goal for your team, correct? So let us read this first paragraph one more time. Teamwork, together we can make our dream work. Then we'll share the joy of what we have done. Teamwork, everyone. One more time, let us read. Teamwork. Together we can make our dream work. Then we'll share the joy of what we have done. Teamwork, everyone. Okay. So I think first paragraph we are able to read. So just let us look at the second paragraph. Okay. So just let us try to say this poem in the by looking in the textbook. Okay. I'll explain you the poem as I am reading it out. Okay. So just You can view the textbook, right? Can you see it? Teamwork, teamwork. Together we can make our dream work. Then we'll share the joy of what we have done. Teamwork, everyone. So everyone is going to work in teams. It's fun to shoot the basketball through the hoop. So you have a hoop for shooting the basketball. But if nobody passes, then nobody shoots. And the relay race just can't go on if nobody wants to pass the baton. Okay, so let us see. Let us write the next paragraph, that is the second paragraph on the board, and let us try to read it and understand what the second paragraph is exactly trying to tell us about. Okay, so it's fun to shoot the basketball through the hoop. Hoop means what? Hoop means you might have seen. Might have seen there's a big ground net for passing on the basketball, for throwing it in the, for throwing the ball in the basket. So that's called as the hoop. It's fun. It's really funny, right? To shoot the basketball through the hoop. But if nobody passes, then nobody shoots. Then nobody shoots, right? If nobody is passing the ball, then no one will be able to shoot it, right? No one will be able to shoot the ball, right? So we have to work in team. If we want to put the ball in the basket, we have to go in teams, right? And the relay race can't just go on. And the relay race can't just go on. So, you can't win in the relay race if nobody wants to pass the baton. If nobody wants to pass the baton. Actually, it's the baton. Okay, but I'm just saying baton because I just want to make it rhyme with the previous line. Okay, actually we call it as baton, passing the baton, but I'm just trying to rhyme it. Correct? So it's fun to shoot the basketball through the hoop when it is fun. But if nobody passes, then nobody should. If you don't, when you are playing basketball, okay, or when you are playing other such kind of games, at that time, if you are not passing the basketball, if you are not passing the ball, then can the other person win? Can the other person shoot it? In football, you might have seen, correct? While playing, if your team member does not get the football, can he be able to kick the goal? No, he is not able to kick the goal. So, a teamwork is needed. Okay, if you think, if some player thinks that I will not pass this football to that person, I don't like that person in my team. So, will the team be able to win? No, that team will not be able to win. So, it's fun to shoot the basketball through the hoop. But if nobody passes, then nobody shoots. And the relay race can't just go on if nobody wants to pass the baton. So, if nobody is passing the baton, you might have seen the relay race, right? So, in relay race, what happens? On the ground, at different corners, different houses, they are standing with a baton in their hands. Okay, baton in their hands. So, what happens after running for some time? If the person who is playing the relay does not pass the baton, what will happen? The other person will not be able to get, and that relay team will not win. Okay, you might have seen our 4 houses, correct? Playing this relay race. If no baton is passed, then what happened? That team will lose, correct? So for your team to win, what should happen? It's fun to shoot the basketball through the hoop, but if nobody passes, then nobody shoots. And the relay race can't just go on if nobody wants to pass the baton. So teamwork is very important, correct? Without teamwork, we are not able to win any game, correct? So that's why we need? What we need? We need to go in teamwork. Now just let's see the last paragraph of this poem. Okay? We are the parts that make the whole. We are parts. And what we make? We make a full, correct? A whole. A full, we call it as a whole. Okay? A whole cake. Means what? A full cake. We are parts, correct? When we are playing together, we are a part of that game. So, that part, when it wins, it makes the whole. And we have got our eyes on a common goal. On a common goal, right? So we all, when we are playing, we have a common goal, correct? When you are playing football, your goal is that your ball should reach the goal post, correct? When you are playing cricket, you are the batsman. At that time, your goal is to take your ball to the 4 or the 6 boundary line, right? So that's what. And we have got our eyes on a common goal. We all have the same aim. Here the goal means the aim. We all want to pass the ball into the particular place. We have only one aim to win that game. Okay? Sometimes what is happening? It can be a big plus. It can be a big plus. Okay. Sometimes what happens? We can win. Okay, together. Correct? When a you or a me becomes an us. When a you or a me becomes an us. Okay. When you and me, when we together play, then it becomes us. Okay. So that is the importance of teamwork. Let us read the last paragraph of this poem one more time. Last stanza of this poem one more time. We are the parts that make the whole, and we have got our eyes on a common goal. Sometimes it can be a big plus when a you or me becomes an us. So let us read this poem one more time. Okay, all of us together. Right? So see, let's sing and dance. Teamwork, teamwork. Together we can make our dream work. Then we'll share the joy of what we have done. Teamwork, everyone. It's fun to shoot the basketball through the hoop. But if nobody passes, then nobody shoots. And the relay race just can't go on if nobody wants to pass the baton. We are the parts that make up the whole, and we have got our eyes on a common goal. Sometimes it can be a big plus. What a you or a me becomes an us. Okay, so this poem is written by Jan Negro. Okay, this poem is by Jan Negro. Okay, so shall we read the poem one more time? Teamwork, teamwork. Together we can make our dream work. Then we'll share the joy of what we have done. Teamwork, everyone. It's fun to shoot the basketball through the hoop, and if nobody passes, then nobody shoots. And the relay race just can't go on if nobody wants to pass the baton. We are the parts that make up the whole, and we have got our eyes on a common goal. Sometimes it can be a big plus when a you or a me becomes an us. Okay, so today we are going to end our class. So all of you read this poem one or two more times. Okay? Thank you all of you.